Okay, so now what? What do we have to do to stop it?
I'm not so sure that we can. I've looked at all the paperwork. It's all legitimate. I'm afraid you could lose everything.
Antonio, what happened?
Well, it's obviously been just some sort of mistake.
No, it's not a mistake, Antonio. I'm sorry. It's not. It's all legitimate.
Legitimate, and I could lose everything. Yes, I know. I heard you the first time, but you haven't told me why. Hey, what is going on?
It's called restitution, Antonio. The victims of the Santi crime family have filed a claim for your inheritance.
Okay, look, I don't understand. I mean, when I received that money, I checked to make sure that nobody had a claim on it, and no one came forward.
Well, sometimes these things take years to play out. You know, sometimes victims don't realize they even have a right to the claim, and sometimes the victims are too afraid to come forward, which is what happened in this case.
Afraid of me? But why? I mean, if the money was rightfully theirs, I would have given it to them. Willingly.
Well, I don't think they knew that. It's all in the file. It's spelled out pretty clearly.
Oh, my God. I thought I knew what the Santis were capable of, but... I never dreamt that they could do something like this.
It details Antonio's gains from the Santis at the expense of the victims.
Well, the Santi family put my family through hell. I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
But thank God we survived it.
Yeah. So we're talking about restitution here. How much?
If I may? That's the number that the lawyers have come up with.
Oh, my God.
Nora, you said I could lose everything.
Yes?
Well, I mean, this is everything and beyond.
It's interest.
They're demanding more than I have.
You gave a lot of money to charity. Won't the courts take that into consideration?
No, I'm sorry, they won't.
I would have to sell this club for twice its worth just to cover the claim, and even then, I couldn't keep my loft.
I'm really sorry.
I never even wanted the Santi money. I mean, I hated everything they stood for.
Antonio, this could be a blessing. Yeah, I know it doesn't feel like that right now, but this would cut your ties to them for good.
You know what this means? This means that you would be without a job, and so would Sarah.
Forget about me and Sarah. Don't worry about it.
Of course I worry about you. You're my brother.
Antonio, you will find a way to work this out.
Look,
you and Cristian, I
loaned my
faith.
mother some money for the diner for some kitchen equipment. Will they be able to touch that?
No, the diner's not on any of the claims. But I strongly suggest that you open all new accounts with the vendors, independent of Antonio. His name shouldn't appear on anything.
Oh, I understand. And I am going to pay you back every cent of that money you
Mama,
lent
por
me.
favor. I don't care about that.
But I do. You have a child, and you have responsibilities.
Nora, Jamie, I took the majority of that money and I put it away for Jamie. For her future. I mean, are we going to be able to hold on to some of that?
You can fight this, you know. You can fight this in court.
No. No. I will not stoop to that. My father's put this family through enough. I am worried about Jamie. She's everything I think about right now.
Yeah.
Missionary, you wanted to see me.
Yes, come in. We're just finishing up.
Hi, Carl.
Hi, Nora. How have you been?
I've been very well, thank you. And you?
Great. Ann just had another baby. It's a boy.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's nice seeing you.
You too. So what's going on? What is Todd Manning's lawyer doing here?
Nora, the mayor and I have been talking. He's not too happy with you.
Really? He told you that?
Well, it's not personal, of course. It's your record as a DA. I believe his words were pretty pathetic.
then why isn't he telling that to my face? I mean, why am I hearing it from you?
I'm sure he will be telling it to your face in the near future. The problem is your inability to get a conviction. It's just not working for you. It's just a heads up, Nora.
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
Well, it's better to know what you're up against, particularly in election year, right?
No, thank you. It's also an election year for the mayor.
Which is why your conviction record is on his radar.
Why do I get the feeling that this is coming from you and not Mayor Lowell?
And it makes no difference. Now, you made an absurdly lenient recommendation to a SAP judge about the Mauceri Bain case.
I thought that was a very fair sentence.
And you completely blew the Lindsay Rappaport case.
Yes, I admit I let that one get away from me,
And
but we're still working on it. What about him?
Oh, let us not be coy, Nora. You let Cole Thornhart get away with shooting a man.
Miles refused to press charges.
I was there. It was a crime, and nobody was held accountable. Now, the only high-profile conviction you got was Todd Manning for killing a woman who wasn't even dead. Now, was that incompetence or revenge?
I don't know. I was in a coma.
All right. Well, here's where we are. I book crimes, and you need to get convictions. Otherwise, we're just spinning our wheels here, wasting precious time.
Much like we're doing right now. I get it. Always a pleasure talking to you, Commissioner.
Yes, always. Now, Nora, the mayor is in agreement. You need to start doing your job, or we'll get someone who will.